All right, we've been to the grill a lot in this hour. So we had our marinating tray, we've cleaned the grill. There was something else, I forget, one more grill item. But now we've got one final option, and it's a two-piece grilling pivot spatula and metal hook tool set. $17. You're gonna look at the handle again for color. So this one right here is our black option, your black choice. Then next to that, you're going to see your gray choice. And then after that, you're going to see your red option. All right, Jeremy, a pivot spatula. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, okay, so first off, these are good sized spatula. And I call this the pigtail hook. I don't know, that's the way I love these right here for barbecuing and grilling. They're the best. But you still need a spatula because you want to do hamburgers and veggies and whatever you want a good spatula. So this is a nice size, but what it does on the back, there's a little button and it allows you to rotate this 90 degrees so you can go in and grab something this way. If your grill, like for example, I want to get this hamburger right here. Okay, how can I can't really get in this way. It's hard to go against the grate. You ever try to grill, this gets in the grate if you're going sideways. So you kind of have to go with the grate. So if I go like this here, I can now come in and get this piece of hamburger right there and pull it up, and now I've got it. Isn't that cool?
Yep.
And so, I mean, depending on the angle that you're at, and then it goes straight also, so if you did want to use this straight on, so if I was going this way, straight on, I could use that to grab that as well. And then, of course, to store it, it has a hook here. I always hang mine. I have all my tools hanging, so it's really easy to get to. But then let's talk about this guy right here.
I'm not sure what we do with the pigtail hook. Is that what you called it?
Yeah. You know what? This has the little protecting piece on it. Take that off first, and now you have a meat hook. So I can grab this entire rack of ribs, pick it up, hold it, flip it over if you want to. If it's a huge rack, you might even have to get in there and use both of these together because this might, this might come apart, if they're soft and ready to go. So it allows you to use both of those together. And sometimes I'll even do things like this and grab that and put it on here and then carry it like this.
You get the job done faster when you've got the hook on the one hand and the spatula in the other. I mean, can I tell you, for $17, this is an item to me that, like, again, Dad's Day, even though it's not for a few months, if you have somebody who invites you over, like Memorial Day weekend, and they always fire up the grill, and they put a lot of hard work into the ribs, the chicken, the beef, the dogs, you gift this to them. If you have somebody who was like over winter and so ready to go out there and fire up that grill, what a great gift for them. Your easy pay, $3.40, and it's a spatula that you don't see coming and going. It has a very different concept in the fact that you swivel it. And Jeremy, will you teach me how you swivel it? Do you just push down and turn it?
Okay, do you see the little button that your finger's on? There it is. Press that down.
Okay, and then
it'll just turn to the side.
All right. And now you can go in a lot easier. And then when you don't want it like that, then put it back the way it was. So traditional, maybe this is how they get started. They lay everything out. But Jeremy, I bet there's so many grillers out there who are like, oh, I should take that burger off because that person said they wanted medium rare, but they can't get to it. So everybody's eating well-done burgers because you can't get to all the burgers at a different time.
That's right. You can go in from the side and grab that burger or that steak or whatnot, and then together it's just such a great set. If you don't have one of these hooks, and I want to show you also, I'm going to take this little guy off of here because it comes with a protection, a little protective piece on there. Now that's sharp. But if you are a griller and you've never used one of these, this is extra long. So this, you see how long this really is. I don't know if it shows on camera there, but
you're
it's
nowhere near the flame of the grill.
I mean, it's pretty much the size of my arm almost if I hold this at the end, okay? And I'm 6'1". So you can see it's a nice long piece. And things don't always translate on television with size, but this allows you to reach over and pick that meat up and flip it. And I'm telling you, it is the easiest way to grill. When you're flipping things, just hook it and flip it like this. Even those ribs, I could just kind of go in here and hook it and flip that whole rack of ribs over there. And you get them both here too. So if you needed to, like I said earlier, if you need both of these together as a team, they really do complement each other. So you can pick a big rack up or maybe a big porterhouse steak or something like that.
I'm thinking about all the people who have tried to take the ribs or maybe like a long piece of salmon or something long off the grill with just the spatula. And like it's that balancing act and you're trying to make sure it's in the center of the spatula and before you know it, you barely made it to the platter. That hook is that extra help and that extra hand. Now, the red has been very popular. So if you want the red combo, and remember, it's just the color on the handles here, don't wait. That together is a price of $17. This is your gray option. And then this right here, this is going to be your black choice. And then, Jeremy, I just want to double check with you. I have written on my card that it's okay to tell the customers to put this in the dishwasher. Do you agree?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, these are dishwasher safe. They're made for that, for easy cleanup. You know, I always kind of, if there's any meat on there, maybe give it a little, like, I don't know how good your dishwasher is. I always kind of take meat off of the, you know, I have a friend who just sticks plates in, like, are you going to clean that plate off? She's like, no, that's what the dishwasher's for. So anyway, I always rinse things off. But it depends. Two schools of thought. Okay.
I think this could be a good poll for America because my husband and I do tend to fight over that. He is a very good pre-rinser, and I'm a not great pre-rinser. But I also think he sometimes soaks things in the sink, Jeremy, just so that he doesn't have to hand wash them when they don't really need to be soaked. And then I come home and they're just soaking there. So this is a good poll for America.
You know too much, Amy. You got us figured out. You know too much. Your husband figured it out.
Thank you. We're watching you. We're watching you. Yet I still would give him a great Father's Day present because he's a great dad and a great husband. And this is exactly what I think people are in search for. It makes your grilling job easier.
Yeah, it really does. And these are two tools that you use all the time. Nice big, too. Nice big size spatula. You see that, and then you see this hook, too. Really good sizes. So these will do heavy things. They will do small things and light things. And again, if you barbecue and you don't have one of these, or maybe you need a better one, maybe you have a small one, this hook right here, I would pay the price just for that, just to get in here and flip that meat and to flip that chicken and to flip those steaks. It is so, I mean, just how much easier that is than like using even the spatula. I'm not knocking the spatula. You still want to use these for things, but that's just such a great tool. Highly recommend it. The griller will love this set.
They will, and they'll love you because you gifted it. So remember, you get both pieces for this new clearance sale price of $17. Red continues to be popular. I've got the gray and I've got the black. K91712. Jeremy, it was great to see you. I learned so much about you, about California, and about Henning Lee. So have a great weekend.
Thanks, Amy. You too. Happy cooking.
Thank you. All right, don't go anywhere.